Okay, what's up, guys? This is Hopeless Gladiator here with a Fabled Quasar deck build for possibly April, sorry, for April 2013. There's a lot of decks out there that are way faster and way more competitive that I would have a lot more comfortable playing. But the build that I'm playing now is very consistent. I practice it very a lot. The original build had 3 one day apiece. I will go into it later. But it's still about the same. Well, it just doesn't have as much draw power, but you have to really be consistent with the plays that you make. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the deck profile. I play 2 Fabled Raven. Don't play 3 because of the fact that 3 is kind of dead. You really don't. You can go Quasar without normal summoning. If you open up with the right hand, you can go Quasar. You can go double Quasar without normal summoning. 3 Chris. You play 3 Chris because of the fact that a lot of you mill out your deck so fast by going through your monsters and stuff and the draw power that you need to special summon monsters from the grave to help you go into your level 5s, your librarian, everything else to get your draw power off and to help you get into Quasar. 3 Grimrock. This is the Rhoda of the deck, but you have to control a Fabled monster on the field to be able to use her effect. She is very busted. She helps you get stuff that you need from the deck to the hand to be able to discard to get your outlets. Helps you go into Quasar faster, etc., etc. It's the whole point of the deck. I have 2 proxies for this, but they're coming in the mail. Play 3 Chawa. 3 Chawa, the reason why you play him is because 1, he's basically discard a Fabled, special him. Whatever one you discard, you're basically going to special back on the field anyways, go into formula. He's your best bet to go into formula. 3 Cerebral, staple, you have to play Cerebral. It's one of your tuners, also helps you go into big plays. 3 Ganusha, staple. Special summons when it's discarded, it's banished when it leaves the field. 3 Nazuchi, you can discard a Fabled monster, special summon him, special summon the discard monster if it has an effect special summon. Then you can special summon a level 2 or lower Fabled monster from your hand, when it's special summoned. 3 Lori, you had to play 3 Lori because the fact that that's your only non-tuner that's going to be going to your formula. Without him, you cannot go Quasar. Then the staples, Monster Reborn, Card Destruction, 1 MST, 1 Pot of Avarice, big plus. Pot of Avarice saves your butt so much, and you can use this multiple times. I will show you why. 1 one day, 1 Into the Void, 2 Magical Stone. 2 Magical Stone, Fables get their effects when they're discarded off Magical Stone. Most players on DN, if you play DN, I don't recommend it playing Quasar because you open up busted. There's no point. But a lot of players on DN are so wrapped around the fact of Dark Worlds that they fail to realize that Fables do get their effects off discard outlets. So you're basically discarding 2 Fables or discarding 2 whatever if you don't have Fables in hand to basically add back your Avarice, Pot Avarice twice, or you can add back any of the spells that you play. I mean, it's just a very powerful card. I don't play it at 3 because it gets kind of cloggy. With a Quasar build wrapped around it, you just really don't need absolutely 3. 3D Synchro helps you get your pluses, helps you undo synchros. You can undo a formula with a TG Hyper on the field, summon it back as long as you have the appropriate synchro materials in the grave. Draw 2 off Hyperion. Well, not Hyperion. Hyperion. And then draw 1 off Formula Effect. 3 Upstart. Life points really don't matter when you're going for Quasar anyways. Plus it's a draw outlet. And then 3 Dark Lord Dealings. 3 Dark Lord Dealings helps you, 1, draw. Yes, it's a -1 from the hand, but it basically helps you draw. Helps you get your discard outlets out, and just helps you start getting your major plays. Okay, time for extra deck. Now, this build, you may have seen another person online. I think it's Blue Eyes White Boy. He plays a similar build. I don't play the exact build that he plays. I play a much more consistent and tournament ready build. I don't see the need for some of the stuff that he plays, and I just really don't see the need for it. Okay, extra deck is one formula staple, one TG Ristretto. You need him because instead of going to formula, you can go into this if Hyper is on the field and just draw another card. Plus, it helps you, like if you had to go into something you really didn't want to, that's level 7 or level 8, it gives you that 2 extra in there. So when you go for formula, you can still get shooting. One Hyper, you need it. One Catastor, level 5. One Ariarn, level 4. 3 Reagan. You need 3 Reagan because it's the most busting synchro besides Quasar in the whole entire deck. It is absolutely ridiculous. One Gaia. One Black Rose. One Stardust. One Scrap Dragon. One Shooting Star. I'm thinking about putting two Shooting Star Dragon because of the fact that it's just a free one off Shooting Star Quasar. When it's destroyed off the field or leaves the field, you basically just get a free special summon from the extra deck by his effect. And then when he leaves the field, you get a Stardust. And then 2 Quasar. Blue Eyes White Boy, he plays 3 Quasar. Why would you play 3 Quasar in any tournament? There's absolutely no point in it. You're not going to go 3 Quasar unless you absolutely open up nuts, which DN allows you to do. And I see a lot more potential in adding more cards into the extra deck so that you can get your major plays off without absolutely having to clog up your extra deck with 3 Quasar. That one Quasar you're going to spend 45, 50 bucks on is never going to get used unless you just happen to use it instead of the other one next time. But they're never all going to hit the field at the exact same time. Okay, so that is my Quasar explosion, whatever you would like to call it, deck. Like, subscribe, try to get a lot of ratings. It's been a couple years since I've done one of these videos. I did one a couple years back, but this is Hopeless Gladiator checking out. Thanks.